Welcome back, trainers, and in this video, finally, it's time to test it out, Malamar, which is going to be evolving from Inkay, and, well, I just evolved whatever one. I didn't care about IVs. You can potentially take a snapshot to have one spawn on the map currently right now, and you could maybe get PvP IVs, I suppose, or trade the ones that you get from raids or from the field research tasks. But other than that, yeah, they can be spawning in the wild currently, too. So let's get into it. I just put the rare candies into it. You're literally seeing me do everything right here. It wasn't really going to be too expensive. And if it comes down to it, I could even power this one up with XL candies for the Ultra League if I wanted to. But again, you have to really kind of focus on the best of the best product for IVs if you're going to be using XL candies. When it comes to me, though, I don't really do that. All right, we're going to be pairing it up with Pidgeot, Tropius, and Charizard, all flyers. Why? I just felt like doing it. I'm really enjoying flyers right now, especially that Legacy Wing Attack Pidgeot. It's been putting in work. Love it. As far as Tropius, I use it once in a while. And the thing is nice. You know, it's a nice tanky Pokemon. Has to look out for ice. And that could be a big problem. If you're thinking, well, you're going to be pretty weak to ice. Speaking of that, we got the Dugong here. Or even maybe a Frostlass, which is going to be even more common in the, I was going to say Ultra Remix, in the Great League Remix. Yeah, it is, and that's why we have Charizard. We also have Malamar, which is going to be dark, super effective to that Frostlass ghost typing. But on the flip, let's talk about Malamar. We're talking about all these flyers. What's up with the star of the show here? Was it good? It pulls some wins, and it has some clutch moments. It is going to be a little bit tricky to use. It took me a while to get used to the team composition that I was playing with the flyers, and then this new Pokemon with the Psycho Cut, Superpower and Foul Play. Great move combination with that Psycho Cut energy, fast energy gain. Love it. The thing is amazing. The thing you have to look out for the most is going to be you're just squishy in general, all right? As far as going up against fighters, you're going to be part dark and also psychic, so you're not necessarily taking super effective. And I was a little too weary about situations where I would think, oh, I can't, you know, the Malamar's not going to be able to take this, and I would swap or something like that, or throw a charge move, then retreat. Just because I'm not too comfortable with it. We have to see what it can take and everything, and then once that is sorted out, we're going to be doing better, and you're going to see the battles progress as we do get towards the end of the video. And a lot of these battles are going to get heated up. Like, I'm going to have to pull some really interesting strategies to get the wins through, but we make it happen, and I do believe you're going to be enjoying it as well. And this battle was actually very close. Check this out. Foul Play, not enough because of the Feather Dance. We're able to barely get to the Brave Bird with the Wing Attack, missing bubbles. It doesn't matter. We just need to do a little bit extra damage than the Feather Dance, and we take the win with the Pidgeot at the end. All right, so Malamar's going to be putting in work. There's going to be battles where it's just like meh, but that's not my opinion of it. I love this thing. It has a great moveset. Sure, it's going to be squishy in the Great League. That doesn't mean it's bad, right? This is going to be strictly a PvP Pokemon. You don't need this for raiding. Let's get that out in the open. This is not a raid Pokemon whatsoever. As far as evolving it, very interesting. You got to flip your phone upside down. If you do have the battery saver on, I'm not sure how that works. Just turn it off, and I think you'll be good to go. It wasn't too complicated. Simply just turn it upside down, and you will see that you can evolve it. And simple as that, right? And then you just need the candies. Okay, with that said, I think we can get into this. I can go on and on, like always, about what we're going to be discussing here. Just keep rambling, because I enjoy talking to you all. But let's see what we have. Charizard surviving with just a sliver of health, and then they back out, and we take the win. Okay, well, all right, that was easy enough commentary for that battle. Into the next one, let's see what we have going into the lead with Malamar. I was going to call it Calamari. Malamar in the front, I mean, technically, yeah, right? So let's get it. We're up against a Drifblim. This is good. Now, you are dark, right, but you're also psychic, so, hey, you don't have to worry about Ghost, right? Wrong. It's still going to hurt you. So they go for the Icy Wind, lowering our attack and swapping into a Whiscash. Now, I could easily retreat with energy and just bring in the Tropius. Wait, do we? We don't have Tropius. Never mind. We don't have it yet. But we're going to be encountering quite a bit of Whiscashes when we do have the Tropius, and it's just, as soon as they see it, they just back out, right? And I don't blame them. So we are shielding up that Blizzard correctly here. Going to go ahead and go for the Feather Dance. And we are, I mean, that, you know, it's an amazing move. Double debuff on attack, but the attack damage itself isn't that great. But it should be that way, because a double debuff move guaranteed every single time and hard hitting, that sounds a little OP. In my opinion, I think it is a little OP currently right now. So we are taking the win, getting that Feather Dance off. We're going to be swapping into our Charizard to just absorb this Icy Wind here. And all right, so every time they see the Charizard, they don't want none of that, right? All right, let's keep it going here. Malamar is going to be pulling off some fun stuff, so stay tuned. Hit that like button if you do enjoy these. We're going up against a Hypno. Finally, something that we can work with. They're going to be swapping into Machamp. We're going to go ahead and bring in Tropius, and Pidgeot is going to be out for the rest of the time. I just needed grass. I just needed some grass, and we got some. I was going to say a joke, but let's try to keep it PG-13-ish. All right, anyways, we're going to go ahead and go Leaf Blade onto that Hypno. And Tropius is a tank, right? Gotta love this thing. Razor Leaf because of the Whiz Caches, and I just wanted coverage for potential waters because of this team. I wanted to think Malamar so much was a water type because it is a squid, but it's not, right? It's dark and psychic, but I just had that like wiring in my mind. It's a squid, it's water. No. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go Foul Play, of course, onto that Hypno, taking them out. They have 2 shields, and they have a Raichu in the back. All right, so this is good for us here. We're going to be super effective damage. But then again, we also have Charizard, so it's going to be taking super effective from those electric moves. And this is, we're going to have to figure this out here. So what are we going to have to do? Let this go. It's a wild charge. Unfortunately, we're wasting that energy. But what we're going to do, and oh man, I think this gets a little stinking close here, folks. Oh boy. They go for a wild charge. We're building up to 2 foul plays, but they get to another one. Unfortunately, just a second. If they had just one quick move less of energy, we would have been able to get that off. But hey, it is what it is. Good game. Moving on to our next one here. And we're met with a Nidoqueen, so weak to Psychic. But it's, yeah, it's okay, I suppose. We're going to be resisting poison. But Nidoqueen is a Nidoqueen, and Malamar is squishy in the Great League. Simple as that. So we're still taking quite a bit of damage there. Defense fell. They're just digging in even more here. And we're going to go ahead and go for another one. And we will be playing a little bit better with it. I mean, some of these situations I'm just like, well, I gotta stay. I could have totally swapped it to Charizard, I suppose, because even Tropius can handle this thing to some degree. Thought I would be able to go in here and Razor Leaf down, but that's not the case. They're going to be able to get off a Poison Fang before we do go down. We're still holding on to 2 shields, so it's like almost putting all my hope into Charizard here at this point. And we can do that because Blast Burn is just so hard hitting. We could potentially overcome what we were going to encounter here. And we're going to shield that first one up. Letting this next one go through, it is going to hurt quite a bit. Charizard is also kind of squishy. Not kind of, it is very squishy. And they have an Escavalier. Now, folks, I want you to see what happens here. This is incredible. At first, I thought I was going to lose. I was like, there's no way. And they got an Escavalier. This is so pathetic of me. So we have 1 health. We have 100 energy. We go for Blast Burn. Just check this out. We swap. We go into our Tropius, getting off an Aerial Ace, which I think does... No, this is the battle. Okay, yeah, it's just doing okay damage here. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, so you don't want to throw in a Pokemon that has 1 HP. You want to wait for it so you can... One of your Pokemon faints, and then you bring it in, and look at that. Are you kidding me? I thought I was going to lose that. That was incredible. That was freaking crazy. All right, I need to get more hype here. I'm so hype. Okay, up against the Lapras. What is this? This is okay. It's even Shadow. We're going to go ahead and throw the Foul Play first. See if we can get a shield first. Beautiful. Now, what does that do for us? Well, we have gotten a shield, and we haven't lowered our attack or defense. Now, we can freely go Superpower, and, well, we've gotten 1 shield. If they want to give up another, they don't, in which we're going to go ahead and swap it to Tropius and take out that Lapras. They're going to respond with a Froslass. So here you go. If you're wondering... What do I do in this case? A lot of times I'm going to be doing okay damage, bringing them about half health here, and then we just go in with Charizard and we just go to town. Now, if the Malamar did have a bunch of energy built up, we would go in there and start spamming them with our Foul Play, of course. But in this case, what we're going to do is bring in Charizard, farm down, shield up the Shadow Ball in this case. Looks like they're going for it, and they have a Machamp in the back. It's getting a little tricky. It's getting a little bit tricky here. So we're getting that last shield. Beautiful. And we're able to get to the Blast Burn. This is going to take out the Machamp here. Charizard putting in that work. Let's get it. In comes the Froslass, and we swap and Psycho Cut down with the Malamar. Let's go. Did I need to do that? No. I just wanted it to get a little bit more play. Next battle, we're met with a Pidgeot. All right, so it does have Gust. Let's get it. The thing about Gust that I do like when I'm going up against my opponents is the fact that they're going to have so much pause time between each move. It's going to give me more of an opportunity to get my quick moves through or even get a charge move off while they're stuck in that animation. So they go for Feather Dance. That's exactly what I wanted them to do. And now we're going to go ahead and swap into Charizard, getting off a Dragon Claw onto that Pidgeot here. And the Malamar has a bunch of energy. All right, so wait, does it? Yeah, it has some energy. So they're going for Feather Dance, and we're going to go ahead and farm down. We got a shield out of them. Great. Charizard has energy. They're bringing in a Dugong. Our attack has been dropped, but this is still going to hurt. Doing, hey, I'll take it. Right? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So we're bringing in the Malamar. Yep, it does have energy. We're going to go straight for the Superpower. If we can get that shield. No shield. Okay, well, that's even better, I think. Now we're going to go ahead and shield this up and then swap into our Tropius and clip them out. But they're going to be making an instantaneous swap as well into a Whiscash, and that's one of the examples that I'm talking about where it's just over, right? And that's why I kept putting on the Tropius for the team. Into the next battle, we're met with a Dragonite. This is what the heck do you do here, right? Stay, I suppose, if you're running the same team, and just keep going for the foul play. You're going to be able to outpace him as far as the charge move. I do believe we had a bunch of lag here. Yeah. A little bit of lag there. So you had to have it at ×2 speed, so you can't necessarily tell a lot of times. But you're going to see a few cases where I'm trying to swap, desperately tapping. The screen is frozen, and it's like, give me a break. Restarted the app and all that, but let's not go down that rabbit hole. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go for another foul play here. Almost. So I swap into Charizard to take them out. Clip them out. Let's get it. Let's call it clipping. All right, and I'm not talking about we're getting a shot of the video. Clipping the Pokemon out with a little bit of HP and energy left when you just swap it is nice. So they did swap into their Malamar or their Olomola. Man, get your names right. And at this point, they're probably thinking, you want to swap and clip me? Okay, I got the counter to you. But we have a Tropius, and they swap into an Empoleon here. I do something that's maybe not necessary, but I try to get into play for the Malamar as much as possible because it's kind of just sitting there, right? So let's go ahead and bring it in here. Let's take out the Empoleon with the Superpower. Down they go. Beautiful. In comes the Olomola, takes us out, and, well, they're going to have Psychic and Hydro Pump now, right? Psychic, and we get to the Leaf Blade, and we will be taking the win. I do believe I stopped tapping after this. They weren't actually KO'd. Yeah, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't get nervous, but like, whoa. A lot of times I do that. Celebrate too early. Gotta love that. All right, next battle, we're met with another Lapras regular. They're going to be swapping into an Ariados. We're going to go ahead and bring in Charizard. I thought I'd be able to handle this a lot better than this. Check out what happens and what this trainer does. Okay, so I figured I can let this go through, right? We're going to let that... Oh, cross poison. Doing so much damage. Are you kidding me? So I can't really farm down at this point. We're getting all these debuffs. Let's just go ahead and take this thing out here. One shield. Well, you got another Charizard giving you a Dragon Claw here. So, all right, letting it go. Wasted a shield. Now, you can't really think about that as wasting a shield a lot of times. Sometimes the trainer's doing that so they can just have you use up all that energy right there. That's also a strategy. Anyways, they're going to be going for Surf. That's the reason why I went in with Tropius. I figured they were going to do that. I swap into Malamar as if I was catching something here. Like, I mean, it could have been a good catch, but I was using a shield anyway. They swap into Machamp, and this is where I got nervous. And I wasn't paying attention to my health. I was just thinking Shadow Counter, right? And it wasn't doing as much as I thought because the Psychic is really holding it back. So that's great. Going for a Superpower, going for another one. So we've lowered our attack and defense now. And they have no more shields. And look at this lag. Watch, we get to a foul play, but we can't get it off because of the lag. How garbage. Bringing in the Tropius, they bring in the Lapras, but we're able to get to the Leaf Blade, and we take the win with a clean one at the end. Razor Leaf, Tropius, putting in that work. Let's get it. Malamar did too. As you can see, it's very unique, and it does have its interesting places where it does have its position. Now, this is what I wanted to see. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's get it. So, Frostlass, you want a piece? Let's go. So, it does technically say we will lose this by about 1 HP, but that is different IV sets and everything, and we are not immune to Avalanche, okay? They're not water, right? So, we're swapping into Charizard, clipping them again. All right. And they're bringing in Greedent. So, yeah, I guess Charizard's still squishy. Yeah, Body Slam is just so good. Greedent is a decent Pokemon. We already all know this. The Bullet Seed is going to be massively resisted, and I want you to pay attention on how that is going to be playing to my advantage here and why we're not letting it go through. We survive with about 2 or 1 HP here. Charizard keeps doing that. This IV spread is ideal, as a matter of fact. Did you see it in the beginning? Low attack, high defense, and IVs. It's just surviving. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring in Malamar. I wasn't thinking it was the best idea because Tropius can take hits better, but they swap into a Whiscash. You already know it's over. Yep. All right, so we got a soldier here. All right, this guy gets extra points for chucking it on. And, yeah, you know how that hurts. Just getting Razor Leaf down with your Whiscash. Next battle, we're met with a Dragonair. A Frozen Dragonair. Okay, Okay, I gotta love this lag. It was horrible today. So we're gonna be getting hit by an Aqua Tail. Gotta shield it up because we're a little bit squishy, and technically the Dragon Breath is what we're really worried about. If we let that go through, the Dragon Breath is just gonna take us out in a matter of seconds. So we're going for 2 foul plays here, and I'm gonna try to catch some nice. Oh, here's that situation I was talking about. Look at me trying to swap, successfully still catching the Aqua Tail, but it could have been worse thanks to the lag trying to mess me up and not letting me succeed. And here we go again. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. You better take this out or we're finished. Actually, technically, we have superpower on Malamar. So the Charizard does not want to see that thing at all, ever. All right, so we're withering them down. And at this point, we're pretty good. I am going to shield this up. I want this Tropius to take this thing out. Yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure they let this go through. They have 1 shield left. Yeah, there would be no point. A couple more Razor Leaves. In comes Dragonair, Charizard, and they have a Poliwrath in the back. This battle is going to get pretty interesting here, folks. At this point, I'm thinking, I lost. GG's. But I'm going to keep going here. See what happens. Now, what this trainer does is underestimates the damage and underestimates how fast I can charge. To be honest, I can't necessarily speak on that, but just you can see what happens here. All right, so I thought they would have Scold, but they just have Ice Punch. We get to a Dragon Claw because we don't overfarm or overtap. This is great. We get that shield. We swap it to Tropius. Let's go. And Tropius cleaning it up at the end. Are you... let's get it, folks. Alrighty, into the next one. We're met with an Escavalier now. I just kept running into these. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and build up to 2 superpowers and go for those back-to-back. Simple as that. Going to go ahead and shield up this drill run because, well, we're too squishy and we're taking too much damage, and that would pretty much KO us. Going for the first superpower, getting a shield, and I'm just thinking, yeah, please, double shield. Please do it. I'll swap into Charizard. Hard counter time. Yep. Now, the reason why I'm hard countering this is more than likely to have a counter. We'll have to see. But since they're shieldless, yeah, I don't know what's going to be able to survive a Blast Burn and multiple Dragon Claws over and over again. I'm sure you can start naming some stuff, but you know what I mean. Energy built up Charizard, it's dangerous if you have no shields. They're going to be bringing in Mandibuzz here. All right, we're shielding that up. As much as I wanted to get to another Blast Burn, it wasn't going to happen. It's going to take 2 more Fire Spins, and check it out. We get off 1 more, and then they hit their charge move, so yeah, it wouldn't have happened. Well, technically, since we interrupted ourselves, we could have maybe... But it's not worth the risk. At this point, we can go in and farm a bit. Beautiful. Wanted to farm with Malamar, but with that Psycho Cut resisted, it's probably not happening. I didn't want to risk it. They're bringing in Escavalier, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, you must have something in the bag weak to us. So this is going to be great. Yep, and it's a Whiscash again. Again in the... I honestly haven't ran into this many Whiscash until I started putting this Tropius on the team. Let's go. Next battle, we're met with a Lapras. Can you see the pattern here? Do you see these leads? What Pokemon we have on our team and why they keep showing up? This is not a coincidence. It's not Lapras Day, okay? Right. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and go with the Superpower. And if you're thinking, really quick, just briefly, I just want to talk about this just for a second. I have to be, again, abundantly clear because I want people to understand what I'm getting at here. And when I talk about an algorithm, I don't think it's just against us. Ooh, we caught that Surf. Very nice. Ooh, getting hard countered. It's not to just somewhat hard counter you to keep you at a 50% win rate. It also helps you. It also gives you good leads, okay? So just let that be known. All right, anyways, let's move it on here. Down goes Tropius. And we're going to go ahead and do this whole Charizard thing. Did they farm me all the way down? Was this that farm down? All right, 1. And no, okay, no, it wasn't. Never mind. All right, so we're good. They have a shield, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll work with what we got here. In comes Lapras. Pretty sure we could have farmed them down, but I didn't want to risk them having potential enough energy to get off a Surf. And they have an Obstagoon in the back. We're going to go straight Blast Burn. So what I need to do at this point is get that shield. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to swap into our Malamar, build up to the Superpower, and you're going to see how this thing can KO a Obstagoon in the Great League. Well, I think it could do it in the Ultra League too, but how it's going to be able to one-shot with Superpower, beautiful. And it's not like a big surprise. I mean, Obstagoon is extremely weak to fighting. We already know this, but it's just satisfying to see that. Next battle, hey, another Escavalier. Very interesting with the Charizard in the back, right. So we're going to keep going here and build up to 2. They're going to try to catch in with their Olamola. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Tropius without using that energy because we have Restraint. Sometimes we have restraint, not a lot. And they're going to go for Psychic. I'm farming down. Yeah, all the way to Funky Town. They're going to come back in here with Escavalier. And we're going to go ahead and go with the Aerial Ace. This did a lot more than I expected. This is the battle there. Yep, that's the one. Beautiful. Chopi is putting in that work. Hitting us with a drill run, not very effective. Grass and the flying resisting it. Crazy. But watch what they did. I think they go Mega Horn here. Yeah! Shoot, you got me. In comes Charizard. We got 2 shields left on the map. Same with them. And we have a Lapras in the back. Great. This is great. This is beautiful. I just need to get their shields. I need both of those shields, to be honest. So there's one. And this is why I wasn't baiting. I didn't care. I knew the Charizard's going to be able to get to another Blast Burn here before they get to their Surf. And we're going to be good. I think we CMP'd right there, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Yep, we sure did. So what's going to happen now? Malamar is going to be able to Superpower. It's sitting back there with like 100 energy, right? Oh, yeah. Sitting back there with 1,000 energy. Let's go. Malamar's like, finally. How's that guy from Futurama? That tentacle face thing? I forgot the impression. I'm blanking out. Alright, into the next battle. We're met with an Obstagoon. If you're wondering, why did the sound of your voice all of a sudden become clearer? Well, because I'm working with a fairly annoying microphone and phone. That's why. Anyways, we're going to build up to 2 superpowers here, and you already know the drill. Even if we lower our attack, this thing is still going down. Let's see if they want to double up on that Obstagoon here to protect it. Because I'm just going to be able to do another one. So it doesn't quite KO. Alright. Tried to clip it, but they knew better. Swapping into a Frostlass, and perfect. Going to go ahead and let it go down, of course. This thing is very useful, but at this point, it's done what it needed to do. Bait out the Frostlass. In comes Charizard. We're going down to Farm Town. Let's get it. Obviously, we're going to shield this up because we can't take an Avalanche. Okay, beautiful. And what are they coming in with? Let's see. Is it going to be Obstagoon? What is it? Oh, a little slow there. Golbat. All right, so we're going to just go straight for the Blast Burn. I'm not even playing around. I don't even care. And they shielded up. That's their last shield. So we're going to swap into our Malamar. This is what I had to do here to pull this off. Going to go ahead and go for the foul play, of course, because superpowers, you know, obviously not what we're going to go for up against a Poison and Flying. Psycho Cut is super effective, but it's Psycho Cut. Doesn't matter. It might as well have counter. All right. I wish it had counter. That'd be crazy. So Poison Fanging us, and we call it. In comes Obstagoon. Going to go ahead and go for the Dragon Claw here, and we take the win. Let's go. Well, there goes the Golbat, and we take the win. That was a pretty intense battle there for me. Really fun. And we're into the next one here. Met with a Probopass. Okay, here you go. This is what I was talking about. You ready for this? I don't know if they were expecting this, but I was. Well, actually, I thought I was going to get a shield here, but let's see. Well, sorry, I gave it away. One shot in the Probopass. Shadow. All right. Yeah, I know. It's Steel and Rock. Who cares? Okay. But it was a big threat, and I felt good to do that right there. So we're going to go ahead and swap into Tropius. And if you're thinking, well, whoa, Poke, what you doing, buddy? That's a dragon and flying. You're using Razor Leaf. Why did you do that? Because it's Shadow and so squishy. And I just, the Malamar did so much in the beginning. That was a big, play there. I'm not saying big brain play. It was just a good thing that we got that through. We're good. And they have a Machamp in the back. All right, yeah, exactly. We're good. But now things are going to get a little tricky. All right, we're not out of the trouble yet, folks, okay? Because you already see that they can win this. Easy, no problem. How am I going to be able to win this? Well, I'm going to have to call, all right? Simple as that. And I have to call this move here. Are they going to go for a Cross Chop or a Rock Slide that's going to take out a whole family of Charizards? Well, let's see. The moment of truth, I'm thinking, should I do it? Let it go. Good call. There you go. Beautiful. That's it. This is the last battle, I do believe. Yeah, this is the last battle. And this is going to end us with a 5-0, as a matter of fact. So calling that there was a good feeling. It was a good feeling because now we have a clean 5-0 at the end with Malamar on our team in the higher ranks for Season 9 as of now. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will be catching you all in my next video. Take care, traders. Thank you for watching.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!